Oh, actually, chat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We haven't actually looked at the... at the attacks of the skills of the assassin. That's actually my bad. We'll look at the skills immediately. So, double slash. Slashes the enemy twice while dashing forward. That's really good. Laced dagger applies 3 poison. Chat. This is crazy. Remember, this will allow us to get a stack of venomous, but also by itself will apply 3 poison. That's kind of crazy. And toxic shot fires 5th. Venom laced arrow that applies 2 poison stack to the target. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We are quite strong. Essentially, we're quite strong from the very beginning, chat. Look at this. 23 poison. Okay, chat, so what I also learned is that we can refresh the duration of the venomous. Not only can we stack it, but every time we stack it, we also refresh the duration for it, which is absolutely crazy, by the way, chat. Anyway, let's continue. Which means that's gonna be incredibly powerful against the... It's gonna be incredibly strong against the troll, chat. Magic bone knife. Get thorns. Gain mana, gain attack speed. Sure. Wind dance. Apply 50% attack speed and 200% movement speed. Kidney shot. Strikes hard, dealing heavy stability damage. It multiplies the damage by 3.5 when striking from behind. Like stuff like this is so strong, chat. The wind dance, yes, it's probably incredibly good. Oof, it's probably truly good for us. But having the enemy stunned as well is really good. Wind dance doesn't seem like a very good skill, but we'll take the kidney shot. If the enemy is stunned, we can do whatever we want, you know. So that's why I believe that's the correct choice. See, even stunned the what's it called? Even stunned the guy, you know. Chat. You'll have to admit that's incredibly powerful, yo. Reduces the delay between the poison damage by half a second. There's 2 charms actually, chat. There's the liquefied brew and another one, which reduce the delay between poison damage by half a second. And the reason why there's 2 of them is so you can have you can actually have both at the same time. So yes, we'll 100% take that. Okay, skeleton mage. So powerful, yo. Let's see. Green Cape of the Serpent reduces the delay between poison damage by half a second, and poison deals 10% more damage. Chat. We are becoming strong quite quickly, chat. Oh, it's the guy. Let's pickpocket for gold. We do have a shop for the rogue right on the way. Isn't that absolutely crazy what you just witnessed? Yeah, let's exchange a bow. Consume toxins. Consumes all poison on the target, instantly dealing damage equal to 500% of the total stack amount applied. 500%, so 5 times the number that we see there. So if it has 20 poison, it will do 100 damage. That's quite powerful, chat. If that's it, that's quite powerful. Strikes the enemy twice while slightly dashing forward. Multiplies damage by 25% when striking from behind. Generates 2 ability points. That's something that we want to look into. And final hour, but consume toxin is something that goes well with our build, chat. It can technically be used only once per target, and it's kind of like an execute of some sorts. The images are so beautiful for this game. Look. I don't know. I believe we'll take the blade dance though. Just being able to generate so much ability points is quite useful. Or get so many ability points. Yeah. For now, that's gonna be it. Okay, let's see some of the items. We do need some. It raises your movement speed and attack speed when evading. Fleetfoot, this is what we want. Reduces the cooldown between evades by a certain amount. That's amazing for us. I believe I'll take that. Let me just see if there's some other stuff. A ranger's bow. Evading heals the owner for 5 health. In order for us to use that, we have to have the bow equipped at the moment that we dodge, evade. Lan says, yeah, doing good. Hell yeah. Did you hear the news? I actually got in contact with a voice actor, and I have a script. I have a script which I wrote today, and finally, I wrote over the course of several days, but I actually finalized today, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing. In a few days, he'll do his stuff, with the recordings, and then I can take the recordings and actually place it into like what's it called, like the content. We can have alerts with it, intro to the stream, intro to the YouTube channel, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite exciting. You got Ascension level 10 on the Necrobinder. Holy moly! Do you enjoy the Necrobinder? Huh? It's so strong. It's actually really powerful. The Necrobinder. I enjoy it as well. It's so good. What's your second best hero? And also, what's your favorite build with what's called with the Necrobinder? Look at this, chat. Rejuvenating decay. Anytime your poison deals damage to the target, heal 2. That's exactly what we want. That and poison damage. We'll get the rest a bit later. Yeah, we'll get the rest a bit later. But fleet foot is so good for evading. The reason why I'm saying that is because we need a way to heal, chat. That's kind of the problem. But yeah, let's increase the damage of the poison as well.
Thanks, friend.
Okay, Alana says, I think the Ironclad is A5, the Silent A9, Regent A8. Wow, you actually went with the Regent to A8, Ascension 8. Necro Session 10 and Defect Session 5. Crazy how the Regent is, I mean, at the moment, of course, is above for you than the Defect. But though, Defect is hard to play though. We're applying so much poison, chat, and the poison is doing so much damage that it's kind of funny at the same time. Angelica Goblin Heaven. Again, even more thorns, attack speed, a little bit of damage and health. Okay, not bad, not bad. Lana says, I haven't played the Defect at all because I got burned out in Slade Spire 1. Fair enough. You played the Defect mainly. I remember that you actually said that, yeah. You could do A10 on him, no problem. Just want to play the others now, yeah, of course. Since you now have the choice to actually play with other heroes. Hell yeah. The Regent actually seemed very fun. And having low amount of cards on the Regent seemed also like a very good, like a very strong build, especially because of the strength of the cards that he has, you know. But it's still very, very, very difficult. Is there any chance for a co-op this week? Maybe, Lana, yeah. We'll see when we are online, you and me. For the week today, the 2 days week. For the for this week, I'm online at 1 p.m. GMT, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but maybe on Wednesday I'll have a stream. I have a very busy schedule on Wednesday though, so we'll see how that functions, you know. But yeah, I guess maybe like a day off or something, you know. But yeah, I would like to learn, of course. I would like to.
I am the wizard.
It's truly sad that we played only one MP, but it was so late at night. I understand. In Europe, it was like what, 2 a.m. by the time we actually finished or something. It was kind of crazy, but yeah. And also, I also play a bit slower than the rest, you know. At least for the beginning of the game, you know. What's this? Every dagger attack has 50% chance to inflict 1 poison, and it's part of the Night Stalker set, chat. 10% more poison damage. Oh my god, chat. Shadow set bonus. 1 additional ability point, I guess, you start with. Is that Shadow? Yeah, it is Shadow. Let's go with the Night Stalker set with the poison stuff. It will also increase the damage, a little bit more block energy. Mana is not.
No.
Oh, we have no gold, chat. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I almost scammed the guy, yo. I almost scammed the guy. Yo, sup? Sup, Goran? Yeah, chat, we are kind of powerful. chat, we're kind of powerful. Let's see, Greater Charm. On that, consume this item. I don't believe we'll kind of die. Let's reroll, chat. Gain mana, no. Gain Dexterity. Dexterity increases the critical chance and everything else, so it's gonna be nice. Oh! Chest, which is Fleetfoot, is really good because we actually want to dodge very often, so that's really nice. I want to fight as many elites as possible. This is the first elite to fight. Oh, we cannot actually fight that many elites, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's go to the left, as we usually do. Okay, wait, hold on. Crazy how much damage we're doing, chat. Armored Dark Boots raises your movement and attack speed when evading. That's kinda useful. It's also armored, but does damage, isn't nice. We'll find some better ones. Soaring Stab. Steady Shot. Steady Shot generates 3 ability points. Freezing Arrow. Apply slow. What about the Soaring Stab? Leap forward and deliver an attack with both weapons. When you end, if no damage is dealt to the target, apply a buff to attack and the movement speed to self. And it will actually multiply the damage by 2 when striking from behind. Okay, sure. I'm not using the bow, chat, even though the bow is very strong, by the way. It's kind of hard to lose with the bow. Acidic Brew is the secondary charm. Reduces the delay between poison damage by half a second, so in total, only with charms, we reduce the delay between the poison takes on the enemy. I believe it's usually 2.5 seconds, now it should be 1.5 seconds. And every time that happens, we also take we also heal as well. No, actually it's going to be a second because of the cape, because on the cape we also have a half a second reduction to the poison tick delays. I want you to heal as much as possible. 60 poison, yo. Enjoy. Enjoy your poisons, yo. That was crazy, by the way, Chad. Is this better? It kind of seems better. Oh, the attack speed is lower. It does increase the armor, which is quite nice. We don't need mana, so it literally doesn't matter. Reduction in attack speed. Let's... Oh yeah, and we also don't do damage with our... Well, damage. We do our damage with poison as well. Let's see the charms first then. On evade, shoot a fire projectile that deals a small amount of damage and applies one burning. Okay, let's take the cleavers and then we'll probably find something better at the shop a bit later.
What is your bidding?
Sup, Hermit? Meditate.
I am prepared.
That's good to know. Whenever we go to the rest shop and we don't have to heal, we can actually meditate, which is quite nice. Do we want to go to the shop? Not this shop. Oh, actually, I do want to hit this shop. Okay, fine. Let's go here.
Welcome. Make it quick.
It is a border shop, so a chance to actually have something good is quite nice as well. Even though it's, of course, not the same build. Stuff like this is really good, but we lose so much. We lose so much attack speed, we lose everything, though we do get a lot of health and stability. Thief chest, gain 10% more gold from all sources. Yeah, this shop was kind of a bust, chat. Every bow attack has a 100% chance to inflict one poison. Wait a minute, don't we have a Night Stalker? No, we don't. Okay. We exchanged our...
Farewell, my friend.
No, I don't know, chat. What happened actually? I forgot. But that's fine. Ooh, increased attack speed forever, chat. Ooh. Yeah. Let's take it, chat. That's quite nice. And now we have several combats in a row, which is also quite nice. Oh, I believe I never fought here, chat. Scout legs of the serpent reduces the delay between poison damage even further, and poison deals even more damage. we are getting some crazy items at the moment. Our poison is gonna slap incredibly soon. Oh yeah, look, every half a second, chat. Every half a second. Our poison actually deals damage, which is kind of insane. This is crazy. This is a speedrun, chat. I'm trying some new stuff, but that's crazy. Oh, we can grab a heal. We have just enough mana to actually cast it as a heal. Sure. I'll take it. Yet I will actually place it on the bow. A werewolf, though. This is a bit of a tougher opponent. That was quite nice, chat. Magic Ranger hat? No. It's not for us. Nomad Bow Strength. No, we kind of want like poison damage stuff and stuff like that. Crazy, chat. Absolute craziness. What just happened, by the way? Chat reduces the cooldown between evades by a second. That's crazy. That's exactly what we want. Chat, this build is becoming one of the best builds that I ever have, and it's only Act 1, chat. It's only Act 1.
What is your bidding?
Let's actually meditate, increasing our
I
crit
am prepared.
and HP and attack speed. Let's meditate once more.
What is your bidding?
What's up, man? I love the new locations where he has his camp.
I am prepared.
It's actually amazing how it looks. I enjoy it. Let's look at our stats. We have 19 dexterity, okay. Goblin Rogue. I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's really powerful, I believe. Oh, but we can actually play the bow as a stability damage thing. Look at this, chat. Explosive shot. Shoots an exploding arrow that knocks back the target and deals heavy stability damage. Staggers most enemies, interrupting their abilities. We can try it out, you know? Even though this is like it's kind of like a poison attack and everything, but explosive shots should be a bit nicer for that. This is nice, but we lose so much HP because of the healthy modifier on the boots. Okay.
More souls for the master. Death is only the beginning. Rises to meet you.
I see a problem a little bit. Oh yeah. I see the problem. Sometimes I cannot apply the poison as much as I want, I guess. Shadow legs of the serpent. Look, it's the shadow set with the I'm not sure what it means to have one ability point. Like, is that an extra one? I don't believe so. But anyway, it's of the serpent, which means it applies poison much better. I would also like to find one more equipment piece which reduces the cooldown between the poison thicks, because I believe that the poison would then just do like continuous infinity damage all the time, and then that sounds fun to me. You know, sounds fun. On combat heal, we heal often because of the poison. Fire a small projectile for a small amount of damage. Don't mind if I do. Not bad. So that was the boss for Act 1. That actually went kinda quick. 28 minutes? Not bad, not bad. Poison damage, 3100 already. Let's take a chill pill. Like, I will not go for a break. I will continue. Alright. would like to fight the Goblin Chief. I would also like to fight the elite here and hopefully one more elite. No such luck. How about the right side though, chat? How many elites do we fight? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fight 4 elites on the right side, chat. We have to go here, chat. We have to do it. The reason why I like the elite fights is because after every elite fight, just a second, chat. Because after every elite fight, you actually get a choice of charms, which is quite nice. Look at this, chat. Evading heals the owner for 5 HP. That's exactly what we want. As soon as we get this, we'll no longer need to change our daggers, except if we get some which are better. We don't have a problem with the HP anymore, though. That's crazy, man. We don't have a problem with HP anymore just because of how quickly the poison applies and how much of poison we can apply. Okay. That was a nice fight. No, you can't just chill. The poison will do its job. Swift, nice tackle legs. No. No, I can't take those. I'll try to get the shadow set somehow. It seems like gaining the ability points is extremely useful. Really powerful, chat. Really powerful. Let's take that bow, no problem. Steal gold. A strike that steals between 10 to 25 gold from the target. If you do a backstab, you deal 150% damage of your base damage and still guaranteed 25 gold. A gold build? Fire dagger. I'll actually skip for gold, chat. I'll skip for gold. We don't need more skills and stuff like that, you know, than what we... You just stepped in a corrosive acid puddle and the shoes are covered in it. What do you do? Throw away the shoes, clean your shoes, do nothing, again I guess this is another way for us to lose the shoes if you weren't here for the beginning. So let me just show you something. We actually completed the achievement to lose our boots this run, or this stream in the last run. So yeah, let's clean our shoes. It's fine. We'll heal that back up. I would also like to visit the shop. We do have have quite a lot of money, chat. We have 1200 now. Chat, we have a very strong build at the moment. Crazy. Chat, isn't this one of the craziest builds that you've seen in this game? Chat, I have to make... Yo, we have to go forward, chat. We have to make the build even crazier than it is now, and it's already is absolutely monstrous. Wow. Let's add a charm though. Restore 1 attack power when you execute an ability that costs 2 or more attack power. That's nice. Though we don't use it often. We are using the kidney shot skill from time to time to stun the enemy, so the combo king is useful there. Let's take it. It can't be bad, which is good. Just maybe not ideal.
What is your bidding?
We'll actually meditate for even more. Crit chance is already 20%, is going to be 21.5. More HP, more attack speed.
I am prepared.
Thank you, Hermit. Let's go towards the elite though.
Well,
A rogue shop, chat.
Look what I
Okay. This can be like the absolute peak. Make it rain is also good and well prepared. Start each fight with +1 ability point. That's really good, chat. So we don't want a... Let us see. So we don't want a weapon. We have a weapon. We would like a shadow set item. This is quite good as well. Crushing shadow boots will gain 1 ability point. I guess that's at the start of the fight, which is very useful for us if that's the thing, of course. Let's take this crushing. We'll lose HP, which is fine. We'll gain stability, which is amazing, and we'll get critical strike damage, which is also quite nice. We'll start with attack power. We'll also, I believe, gain 1 ability point. I'm not sure what that means. I believe we begin the combat with no, because the set bonus 4 says start fights with +1 AP. So I'm not sure, chat. I'm actually not sure. Let's use all of our gold. So we bought the Make It Rain charm, when if we actually time the block, we can trigger a rain of arrows that follows the target. That does so much damage to the enemy, and because it's not only one like volley of many arrows, it's like 5 of them for every single time we actually time the block, which is really good. And well prepared charm is amazing because we start each fight with 1 AP, and our laced dagger, so the poison dagger that we actually use quite often, costs 1 ability point. Alright,
friend.
that is quite unexpected, but such a such an amazing run so far. Oh, look, chat. It actually increased the amount, like the amount of slots for the ability points that we have. That's not bad, chat. That's kind of not bad. Dash retreats a greater distance backwards. No. Generates one ability point. I mean, sure. I would like to switch the locations of something like that. This should be fine. We can also heal if we need to. We have 50 mana, though we'll never have the need to actually heal additionally. Oh yeah, chat. We'll have 2 elite fights on the way there with this elite fight. What's up, man? Wow, that's an elite fight, by the way, chat. In case you didn't know. Now we know. I guess let the elites drop more money. I guess that's fine. Let's go to the right so we have several elites to actually fight for.
Your money or your life.
Acquires a teleporting ability. I believe so. A teleporting ability, we have one. Okay, at least I know one of the teleportive ability. It's called like shadow step or something similar, and you appear behind the back of the enemy. And I believe if we use that skill, we'll actually kill the thief. We'll go back to the back of the thief, and our assassin will actually kill the thief. And in the fight right there.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can win?
Yes, yes I can. Yes I think, and yes I can. Honed, nice sucker legs. Nope. We need of the serpent legs if we find some. So that's why shops are so good. Oh wow, okay. What happens if I stand still in the face of the enemy? Of course. Do take damage though, so it's not recommended. Those are the reigns of Valor, chat. Okay, so I tried something new there, but That's fine. What we had there is quite fine. Every bow attack has a 100% chance to inflict 1 poison. The reduction in damage though is quite substantial. I guess we'll take it, it's fine. On any burn applied, fire a projectile that deals a small amount of damage. Okay. Sure. We are applying burn in some way by evading, okay? Fair enough. Let's actually meditate.
What is your... I am prepared.
Even more crit chance, 28%. Let's do the elite fight. Oh, it's a zombie fight, chat. So if you don't know, the zombies themselves also apply poison, and they cannot actually get affected by stability damage. They have infinite by default, by the way. This is a powerful aloe that deals more damage the further away you are from the target. This ability has 20% higher chance to trigger a critical strike. That's really good. Evades for half a second after use. We're not using our bow, chat, so it is what it is. On a perfect block, apply 2 poison. Crazy stuff. Acidic touch, we'll take that. I'm having so much fun with the build, chat. With the chest. Heal 1 every time you gain gold. No. 10 wisdom or 10 might, or heal 2 on a perfect block. We heal, if I'm not mistaken, when we dodge, so we don't need that. Heal 2 on a perfect block. Let's take the might one. It's HP, it's damage, it's stability, it's armor, and crit damage as well. It's quite nice actually. And we arrived at the shop.
I am the wizard. See for yourself.
What's up, man? Dexterity +5. That's really nice. I would like to find these serpents, daggers of healing. That would be crazy, chat. But fair enough. Let's buy the ring of dexterity. Even more crit chance. It should be 30% now. It is.
Goodbye.
Good. Goodbye. We are very close to the boss, chat. So let's march forward. Oh, it's the goblin, chat. He sometimes can have some weird stuff for us to buy. Oh, smite thing. Too bad, chat. Too bad we actually spent some of the money there, but that's fine. This is what it is. What's up, fun guy? Okay, good. They are applying so much poison that I wasn't sure what's happening. Good. Amazing run so far, chat. I like the assassin. Oh, the new character. much for the poison build. I like the assassin so much that it does feel like it needs some help. Actually, it doesn't feel like it needs some help. It's quite strong. It's quite strong.
What is your bid? I am prepared.
And quite fun to play as well. Okay. Venomite. I believe we can do so much damage to the guy. Okay, yeah, already 75% HP, which is quite nice. Okay. It'll actually die on its own. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's, by the way, the boss for the second zone, by the way, chat. Just so you know. We are so powerful. On a perfect block, we can have a smite. So smite is amazing because it does damage to the enemy, but it also heals us. I believe it does 2 damage or 3 damage to the enemy. So every time we time our block, we actually get healed, which is very powerful. And that was the second chapter, chat. We did 12,000 poison damage, chat. The overwhelming majority of our damage actually came from the poison. That's rather nice. That's very nice. Double slash and the blaze dagger are the skills which did the most damage on themselves, but the poison damage from them actually has done much more than that. All right, the volcanic abyss, chat. Okay, chat, we are ready for the final act, the chapter 3, and we have a very strong build. We are going towards the boss, and we are doing so much damage and everything else. We don't have actually enough money. I don't mind getting refresh points and trying to find some good gear. Let's go to the... So, the reason why I didn't take money, because we don't need many pieces, we just need 1 piece if we actually find it. We don't have enough wisdom, chat, but let's take the dexterity one. Let's reduce our damage by 1, it's fine. We actually increased our damage by like 5 and we reduced it by 1, so hey, it's not a big problem.
What is your... I am prepared.
Okay, we have, at the moment, chat, we have so much crit chance, almost 40%. Almost 40% crit chance.
I am the wizard. See for yourself.
The wizard. True. Actually true. The reason why I can't believe this. If we take these daggers, chat, if we take these daggers, the delay between the poison damage is gonna be 0, and the poison will deal 10% more damage per stack. The delay between the poison damage is gonna be 0, chat. Absolute 0. That's why I cannot believe that we actually... the reason why potentially will not take it is because evading heals the owner for 5 HP. Though I don't care. I just wanna see how the poison deals, I guess, instant damage, instant infinite damage. I don't know. I'm not sure how it's gonna look, okay, chat, but I just know it's gonna be crazy. Let's save our gold to potentially find... Actually, let's reroll. To potentially find another healing like this. Okay. But maybe like a healing helmet. So something like this, healing ranger legs, but instead of Legs, let it be helmet or even chest or boots. That's one ability point. Okay. Okay, we didn't find it. That's fine.
Goodbye.
Let's try to find it in another shop. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Let's go to the right. We'll also fight an elite to get a charm, which is always amazing. First of all, here let's
What is
meditate.
your- I am
Now we
prepared.
officially have over a 40% chance to crit, which is kind of crazy. What's up, man? Chat. The damage is applied almost instantly, chat. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god, chat. I know, if you don't think that's amazing, I don't know what you'll think it's amazing, okay? I love that. I love that. I do want to fight. Find and fight. Wait a second, chat. Ooh, we got stunned though, chat. Okay, so maybe we have too much poison stuff, you know. Adds 1 evade point, chat. Yeah. So now we have what, 5 evade points? I would like though to get back the heal on evade though. That was really good. Let's go to the middle because we can go to the dwarf and to the shop afterwards. So at least we have some chance to. Nice. We at least have another chance to try to get what we want, you know. Every shop will lower the prices by 20%. We'll even have a chance to maybe reroll and try to find the item that we're after.
Barter haggle or try this.
Hello, Scabnar. I love you. Okay. The golden dragon. The golden daggers. The basic attacks have 50% chance to steal a random amount of gold on hit, up to 50 gold per enemy. Crazy. Bronze daggers of the serpent are also crazy good with the amount of damage that they can give. Again, we are trying to find healing stuff. I wouldn't mind also taking this, chat. Reduction in damage, but we'll actually we'll be able to evade more often, so that's really nice. Alright, let's see what we'll find in the next shop though, chat.
Welcome. Make it quick.
What's up, man? Okay, we want to find healing items. So stuff like this. Healing, though not on our daggers, though. We want healing on our shoes or chest. Let's reroll the shop. One more chance, chat. Okay, let's see. Fleetwood, nope. Healing on a bow. I mean, that can work, chat, to be honest. When we want to heal, we swap to the bow and we heal. Ooh, Crown of the Vile King. 20% of poison, increased poison damage. Okay, chat. When we want to heal, we swap to
Farewell, my friend.
the bow and we begin dodging to actually heal a lot of HP. That's fine. You've done so much damage. Serpent's daggers of the serpent. So our daggers by themselves can apply poison, but they also have the effect of the serpent, which is the reduction in the delay between the poison damage tanks. that was kind of crazy, chat, to actually find it, you know. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Let me try something, chat. Okay. So, since we're not using the kidney shot that often, at least, we can do something like this. And let's try to vault, since if we dodge an attack with a vault, we gain ability points, which is quite nice, chat. Okay, let's go do the elite fight, of course. We'll get charms. Crazy stuff, chat. Angelic Plague Doctor helmet provides immunity against poison. We are not in trouble with the poison though, so that's not so useful. But that's the first time that I actually saw that helmet. That's how quickly we did 760 damage. Crazy, absolute craziness. Let's. How much wisdom do we have? Not many. 0. Okay. Let's increase our. Let's decrease the stun duration by a second on us.
Yeah!
Okay. Crazy. Fleetfoot, the dragon high legs. I like the Fleetfoot though. Reducing the delay between the poison tick damages is both amazing and a curse. Remember, we actually heal at the moment, at least. We heal whenever the poison ticks, which means that if we gain like 80 health at the same time and we are only missing 10, we are actually wasting 70 HP. So let's go for the greater charm. No. I misread the things. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. How is this fair, chat? Trying something new, chat, and it's actually kind of working. We lost so much HP though, but it's kind of working. So what I tried to do there was try to stay in that zone and try to heal it with only the poison damage. It doesn't actually work as good as you'd want to. Crown of the Wild King, chat, plus 20% poison damage. Don't mind if I do. Let's actually now heal with So, look chat, you can do something like this. You can do something like this and it's very functional. What's this? Critical Night Stalker boost increases the critical strike chance, chat, by 10% more. You know me, chat, I believe we have to take this. It's really good. Unlock one ability, Meteor Fire. No, skip for gold. Okay. Like, that's the gameplay with the bow, chat. I really like the daggers much more. We'll actually play with the daggers. Also, we have very cool daggers, right? We have what's called this, yeah, the serpent's daggers of the serpent. We have the daggers, chat. We have the technology. Okay. Let's go to the left one. Let me make sure we go to the left one. Because I do want to get a new charm from the elite fight. Okay. Crushing bone daggers. Nope, we're good. Let's actually use the meditation chat. At the moment, I believe we have 52 dexterity, which is 58% crit strike chance, chat. Every second attack we crit. A little bit more than that. That's a nice dodge by the guy. Oh. So let's try the bow a little bit more. Yeah. The bow is the bow. This is kind of more fun, I believe. Oh, yeah, nice. I believe that's much more fun than with the bow. The bow also is not... adds a 50% chance to retain all poison stacks anytime your stack count would decrease. That's crazy. So it's a 50-50 if the poison stack will decrease every time
I am prepared.
it ticks. Okay, chat. Final boss fight, yo. Are you ready, chat? It's time.
Welcome.
We snob. Some would say it's too strong. I would say it's exactly how it should be, you know? Okay.
Now.
Yeah, that's quite nice. He's almost dead. Yes! We did so much damage that we skipped like, I don't know, 3 phases, chat. We skipped 3 phases, chat. Wow. That was such a fantastic run, chat. Oh my god, I had so much fun with that. Yes, chat, yes. Damage done 42,000. Poison damage 25,000. This run was crazy. 25,000 poison damage. Of course, we have played with the assassin, so it makes sense. What a fantastic run.